Good afternoon, great people, wonderful people, and welcome to another episode of Montez at Midday. Hope everyone is doing well. How we doing, good folks, good people? If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. It does not go under appreciated whatsoever. Thank you all so much. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you so much. If you tuned in on YouTube, hello. If you're on X, hello, X, greatly appreciated for sure. And check out the website, definitely, www.dremontez.com. Well, it is Tuesday and we're getting close to the end of the year. Time for reflection, thoughts, ups and downs, the high fives, the butt claps, whatever you want to do. It's coming to that time to do what? Reflect, kids. But before we get into that, got high fives in the building, chest bump. Let's hug this thing out. Oh, it's getting hurt for the real thing. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. Oh, man, I'm getting excited. You know why? It's almost parade season. So we're going to do parade season. Almost that time. Man, oh, man, it is almost that time. But if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. Whether in relationship, your job, your place of living, your vehicle, being on time with payments, staying up to date on your savings, all have a celebration or anniversary that we do from time to time. So there you have it for sure. If you're on vacation still into the first of the year, spend that time wisely. Shout out to all the people. To the folk that went back to work today. Hey, after yesterday, hey, stand tall, stand tall. It's called teamwork. We make the dream work from what they say, Let's get through our pillars of the day. We're going to let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. I think I've laughed more in the past 10 days than in the past 6 months. Whole lot of comedic things have been happening. Whether we can control them or not, a lot of things have been happening. And if you pay attention or don't, when you find out later time, no matter what, things can still be funny out there. So let's keep that laughter going and that concern going for sure. Well, folks, yesterday was that day. It was Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you. Thank you to all the listeners, all the sponsors, all the comments, the shares, the emails, the criticism, constructive criticism. Thank you all. And thank you all to the people that have been tuned for the very first time within the past 30 days to 3 months. Thank you all. It has been a pleasure entertaining you as we close out 2023. But at that same note and same token, it has brought me on the fact to once again give a shout out to things I didn't pay attention to as a kid when Christmas was around. I never thought about eating food on Christmas. I don't recall that as a child, eating food. I don't recall Dre come eat. Dre the food, right? I don't recall eating. I just recall opening up those gifts, the joy and celebration. That changes as you get older. You start a family. You get to see it from a different angle. Then your family that you created starts a family. Then you really get to sit back and really appreciate it in a bigger perspective. And shout out to the old man, my dad. The barbecue was on point. You talking about to-go plates. Look here. As much as I love barbecue and as much as I didn't get enough of barbecue this past summer, I'm hooked up. Oh, yeah, I'm hooked up. Take that into account. Shout out to my aunt, Anna Mary, for hosting. Thanks for hosting. Great job. Shout out to all my relatives that were there. It was a blast. And watching and paying attention to social media, about the different ways people celebrate Christmas. I tell you, I get a joy out of it. It makes me happy, especially when they get the pets involved. Oh, my goodness. Food and pets and sports and alcohol. What more do you need? What more do you need? It gets me going on that first topic of discussion today to start the show off. What is happiness to you? To you, not to anybody else, not the damn definition, not what AI told you to say. Don't even talk to Siri. This is just between you and the question, what is happiness to you? Is it the perfect job? Is it the amount of pay? Is it the house? Is it your current situation? Is it having the right streaming service? Is it understanding the difference between streaming, satellite, and cable at this point in our time in life right now? But what is happiness to you? Happiness is different for everybody. Some people stay in the house all day, do anything they want, the happiest can be. Some people stay in the house 5 minutes. They want to get away from themselves. And when they get out, they're happy. So happiness is different to everyone. So when I see that in talk shows or segment in a news reel or even a sports show, what is happiness to you? When my eyes close at a Cardinal baseball game and I can smell everything and hear that ball hit like that, that's happiness. Opening college football weekend, when you see RVs from afar, you can smell the barbecue. You can feel the enthusiasm for the fans. You know what? That's a hell of a matchup we got for the home opener. That's happiness. Where your team has a winning philosophy. They've been preaching it the entire offseason, and you're looking forward to the additions on the team. Some are old. Some have been rejuvenated. And that new piece that we have makes the future of the season looks bright. That's happiness. But happiness comes in all shapes and forms. We can't be one way when we question people on what is happiness to you. And they tell us, and then when people tell us, hey, I'm not in the best of moods right now. I'm not doing well right now. We got to remember what is happiness to them. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. It is what I like to call Talk Tuesday with your boy, a day after the big fella came down the chimney, known as Santa Claus. Shout out to the family yesterday. It was a pleasure. Shout out to the friends. And shout out to anybody that works in the service industry. And you hung in there since Thanksgiving. And you worked Christmas Eve. And you worked Christmas evening. We applaud you. Thank you. All the sponsors included in that on the St. Louis side. So you got Tower Pub. Hoorah. You got Friendlies in South City on Roger Place. They doing it. They doing the damn thing. You got the Wood Shack and Solar. Go down there and see my boy Bart, huh? Tell him Dre thing, huh? You got Dukes at 9th Street in Delhi. I'm sorry. You got 9th Street Deli at Howard's. Yeah. You got Hammerstones, huh? You can't go wrong with a little Hammerstones in your life, and as well as the great Grizzly Bear. Over on the hillside, known as Bell Vegas, if you haven't made it to Santa's house yet, well, you know what you got to do next year. Visit who? Santa. Visit the website at www.dremontez.com. Okay. But answer that question for me. What is happiness? Over the holiday, we got to see some incredible sports over the weekend. You name it, it was done. You name it, it was done. And I tell you what else. We gotta mention someone here for the people out there in the listening area. We got to do something for you. We got to show you that sports moment can always happen for you over in Collinsville. You know, you can get on over there, make a day of it. Make a day of it. Make it one of those days where you can talk about it, you can be about it, because that's what we're at right now. From the bowl games, college basketball, men and women, and the NFL and the NBA, come on, you cannot go wrong. If you had some fun over the weekend, talk to your boy about it, but definitely visit the track, FanDuel Horse Track over in Collinsville. Anytime you're ready for any sporting action, go check it out. Sit in there and chill and just let me know what you think. But over the weekend, I think we were a part of remarkable history in the way sports was presented to us. They did a fantastic job. Little black eye, of course, with the bowl game, the sucker punch. Hey. What's that all about, huh? See, the bowl game, you got your family there and everything. You know, you got the sponsors there, you're on national TV. It's a bowl game. You must be on your best behavior. And we didn't get that at all, but it can be what it can be. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Marcus, man? What's going on, boss? Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays. And we also had college basketball, of course. I love when men's basketball, how number one fluctuates week to week until January gets here. The women kind of do it the same way, especially in the top five. That's to be expected. But on the NFL, I made this statement on the show there, on the special show that we did on Christmas Eve. We did a special engagement show. And we talked about the state of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Would I be shocked if Mike Tomlin was let go? No, I would not be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if he was let go or stayed. But I'm shocked on the Pittsburgh Steelers record. How did we get here? You know, when you were a kid, you were reprimanded. The counselor always wanted to talk to you about, how did we get here? How did we get to this point? I bet the Steelers can explain to you how they get to this point of the season. But I'm telling you what, you can see a team that can thrive off of a defense to perpetuate the momentum of the offense. I've seen it before in the Baltimore Ravens when Trent Dilfer was the quarterback. So it can be done. It can be done. But the way the Steelers have played, this must be a Disney movie, okay? Or maybe a Mattel movie. Need to get on that money after what Barbie did, huh? How about that, huh? But if you're a Steeler fan, hey, applaud yourself. Applaud yourself. The NFL is a lie. There's been about 59 to 60 quarterbacks used this year in the NFL. So this is the year of the backup. Okay, this is the year of the backup. You can look at the backup one of two ways. That's a vet that's waiting to get another shot at stardom, or that's an eager rookie back there, or it's somebody we don't ever want to get in the game. He's not ready. We've seen all phases of that this year. Flacco, we've seen it all. But I saw something even more impressive. The complications of the NFL offensive playbook at the quarterback, we know can be a difficult thing. From the cadence to the variations to the game plan, it can be very, very difficult. That's why you have film session. That's why you have one-on-one. That's why you have a laptop. That's why you have homework. I saw something in the Chargers backup quarterback. Stick. This kid was a 5th round draft pick 5 years ago. Go watch that game from the house. Go watch that. You tell me a 5th round draft pick drafted 5 years ago is not getting any reps in practice. If you watch that game and you look at the game plan and just look at the quarterback, tell me why other teams struggle with the first backup or with a starter that's a vet in calling plays that fit them into a new offensive scheme, or you trying to shift things up in midseason. I was blown away. Wouldn't you think, typically, theoretically, logically, that a coach would try to do what? Help the player, okay? By putting a player in position to do what? Succeed and win, okay? They're not doing that. There's no way in the hell a team drafted a guy, you know my tendencies. You know my do's and my don'ts. You drafted me more for my dues. So why wouldn't you put me in a position to use my dues more than my don'ts? Why aren't you calling plays for me that I can do, I can perform, I can excel at? It doesn't take that many plays to go in a game plan. Talk to Ted Marchibroda. Talk to Peyton Manning his first 8 years in the league. You don't need that many plans if you can do what? Break down a defense. Damn it, they're making this thing difficult. They're making it difficult. Lies and lies and lies. And you learn so much with the volume down watching the NFL. We yell at the TV, not at the play, not at the ref. It's the whole fucking situation sometimes. And this may be one of the years I'm finally looking at these people that always told me the NFL is crooked. It's rigged. Why you watch that shit? I'm starting to question my own sanity. Especially after my Denver Broncos. I don't give a damn if it's a sticker, a giveaway you got at a game. However you got your team paraphernalia, that's your team. You with your team, no matter what, the ups, the downs. But at some point, do we get to the point of saying, what in the hell is going on? It's like they were calling plays for Russell Wilson to fail. And Russ is a vet enough. He had that look in his eyes. Every time he looked to the sideline for guidance, it was like he was afraid to talk to his own father. I've never seen such a thing. These are grown men. Damn the salary. We're going to get the money. I don't give a damn how much you make. There was no common sense played in that Denver game. Nowhere. Game prep, game play, maybe the pregame with the techno, with the fireworks and shit. That was it. The rest, I'm beyond a loss on what happened. I'm beyond a loss. Every time Dallas loses or wins, every time San Fran loses or wins, every time Philly loses or wins, the fans are saying the same thing. And it's mind-boggling to me. Each team lost on what they cannot do. And they have not learned to do what? Work on their weakness on the games and situations they lose in. San Fran went out here trying to do what? Prove Cam Newton wrong. Because they've been doing what? Paying attention to social media. Don't try to become something that you're not. Why are you breaking something that ain't broke? You're trying to fix something that ain't broke. It was working the way it was until Cam Newton made his comment. You can't get caught up in what the people in the box say. Yeah? Don't worry about people outside of your house. They're not in your house. You lost all train of thought, but every quarterback does it. Every receiver does it. Every prima donna athlete, position-wise, does it. They get caught up in their feelings, okay? In their feelings. If Philly does not understand they need to run the ball, they will not survive the month of January. They will not. If Dallas doesn't understand the position that they're in and stop trying to do what in-game announcers are trying to tell them to do, Dallas won't what? Survive January. The Kansas City Football Chiefs, it's finally happening. Getting caught up in the moment, getting all in the videos, dancing on the stage, bringing your girl to the game. Taylor Yokos, Ono, Swift. There's nothing wrong with Kansas City. It's just football. Ain't nothing wrong with throwing your helmet on the sideline. That's just football. That's just the competitor in him. There's nothing wrong with the quarterback mounting to the sideline. Hurry up with the fucking play. That's just the competitor in him. There's nothing wrong with Andy Reid bumping Travis Kelce. Okay, That's just a competitor. There's nothing wrong with Kansas City. We knew they have not addressed the issue on the offensive line. We know they did not upgrade with talented veteran receivers. We knew this. All Kansas City was banking on what? Reputation, Kelsey, and Mahomes, and Andy Reid. That's it. Look at everybody they let go since they won the Super Bowl. What is that trying to tell you? I'm going to show you motherfuckers I can do this highway. Who does that work for? Who does that work for? The Miami Dolphins, I can't figure them out. I understand what the coach is trying to do. He's trying to Phil Jackson these guys. Some players in teams in a conglomerate, you got to do certain things like that too. I don't think the Dolphins moving forward, okay, especially if they don't get a home field advantage, okay, it could be a difficult time for them as well. 1993, where were you? United States Navy. The Detroit Football Lions' last playoff. 2 years ago, they won Hard Knocks. I paid attention to the verbiage in the Hard Knocks, not the team, the verbiage. I was hearing something different. It was the sound of one hand clapping. It was one sound. They become a team. They figured it out. When you play a team sport and you've been engaged in more downs than ups, and you feel a certain type of way, and you look around and you see everybody else looking the way you're looking, and you know it. You don't have to say it out loud. This is the moment. That's where the Dolphins are at, right? I mean, Detroit Lions are at. That's where they're at. I believe that. What's going on with the Vegas Raiders? Shout out to my man Charlie, a.k.a. Dad. Raiders. They whooped the shit out of the Chiefs. Dude threw the ball one time. No, he didn't throw the ball at the first quarter. He didn't throw for 100 yards. They did that to Mahomes. Wow. Speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. You see what you can do when you get a coach that can understand the players and the players respect the coach, not kissing ass. Big difference. When you get somebody that knows football, knows the game, the style and the way you play it, it's a big difference. Than somebody drawing on the damn board all the time, telling you about the game. Okay? That's where the Raiders are at to me. I don't know how far the Raiders could go, but in a shits and giggle type of situation, let's just say just a tip. What if it's the Raiders in Detroit for the Super Bowl? And guess where the bowl at? Vegas. Do you know how wild and insane it would be? It'd be like Independence Day when everybody got on top of the building to go up with the aliens. It'd be like that. It'd be just like that. I don't want to go too far. Everybody's on the San Fran Ravens kick. Lamar Action Jackson looking like an MVP. But they always have a terrible time in what? The month of January. Huh? Lamar has not been hurt this year. Just them INTs. Them red zone situations. The play calling. Need to improve. The month of January, things get a little different. And at the same time, you got San Fran. Purdy being Mr. Irrelevant, whether you're a system quarterback, a game manager, game changer, if you want to succeed in this game, what you said in post-game is exactly right. You got the smell in yourself. You didn't think your shit didn't stink, and you got hit in the mouth. Go back to the drawing board. Why deviate from the plan? And you can tell in the game where they deviated from the plan. Not taking nothing away from the Ravens. They beat the shit out of them. They beat the shit out of them. Really did. That was the NFL, I think for the first time in a while, was very competitive. Christmas weekend. I have to give it out to enjoy all the games. Whether my team won or lost, I hate to be cliche-ish, but it is part of the game, winning and losing. But I hate losing games you should win, dominate, conquer, and destroy. And you walking off the field looking disheveled. Like, what? I thought we were in the trust tree. Like when the Titans beat Miami last week. Nobody saw that coming. Like, what just happened? Did you mean game over? Bad preparation means bad outcome. Again, damn a weekend hanging with my favorite athlete. Damn an autograph session. Damn going out to eat. I don't want to do none of that. I only want tickets in your suite. I want to watch. I want to have a whole week with my team. I'm not going to say nothing. I just want to see what these motherfuckers do. Be a fly on the wall. What do y'all do to play like that? What y'all do this week? No. Remember your parents used to go out of town for the weekend. They come back Sunday and they go through the house inspecting. What you do while I was gone? They looking for shit. Did you clean up? You take that? Did you wash the trash can out too? I want to know what they doing during the week, other than pretending to look at a laptop, pretending to read a pamphlet in a hot tub, or dancing. What else is going on here? I don't want to hear no coaches talking. Show me what the players are doing. Show me, especially after a loss. What did Denver do after that 73-point ass kicking? What was that? What was that practice like? We were 1-5. 1-5. These past 2 out of 3 games have been horrific. How did we deviate from the plan? There's no hope coming in the draft because Russell fuck and Sean got the money. So we got to go through trade, free agency, 1-year deals, cutting people. Job is not getting done. And it sucks bad when your college team didn't do shit. Didn't even make it to a bowl game. Hot damn it, Bob. You know what it's like to go through an entire college football season, root for your team week in and week out. Rah, rah, rah. Go team, go. Ooh, we did it. We did it. And you don't even get to a bowl game? How many wins you need for a bowl game? 6. Now you got to go through the whole offseason of college football. Then you get to the midpoint of football season, that danger zone, that playoff time, that we're going to get in. Then your team lets you down. Now you got to go through months and months, what your college team didn't do. Months and months, what your NFL team didn't do. That becomes a problem. And what if all 4 of your teams do it? Therapy. Therapy time. We need more sports therapists out there, not telling us how to play the sport or why you hurt when you play the sports. I mean a sports therapist who's going to listen to people who are fed up with sports. They need somebody to talk to that don't judge them. Don't say a word, just listen. Give you $79 for an hour. Don't say nothing. Just listen. That's sports therapy right there. But the NFL, I'm proud of you. You're full of shit. A 5th-round draft pick taken 5 years ago. Played his first game with the Chargers. And he played like that against that defense? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe in Sanders still then. Okay. If that is what's going on, explain Joe Flacco to me. Joe Flacco was at the crib chilling. Wife just bump, 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 bump. Joe like, shit. Hey, I still got it if y'all need me. And he goes into a system that he knows the offensive guy. This dude, yeah, he got 7 interceptions, but he was on the couch. He was on the couch. Can you imagine if the Cleveland Browns go to the postseason and win a game? That defense is nasty. That defense is nasty and fast. Can you imagine if defensive players could catch? Interceptions would be through the roof. Be through the roof. Amari Cooper was a freak this weekend. He's a freak of nature. Freak of nature. Football was definitely worth the bang for the buck. I don't know about this damn NBA. I'm kind of with Steve Kerr. The way the refs want NBA players to play defense, is it a winnable case without going to the free throw line 97,000 times in a game? What can be done? Because there's too many fouls in NBA. It's just the stoppage, the fouls, the explanation, the facial expressions, reading of the lips, the shaking of the head, the refs that had animosity against some players and coaches. Enough. Come on now. I mean, 3 minutes into the game, we've had 4 fouls already. What? How? I want to see basketball again. I want to see it. College is just run and shoot. It's like watching UNLV and Loyola Marymount back in the 90s. It's like this, like a tennis match. I mean, this is college basketball now. I mean, they getting it up and down the court. Like, what happened? I'm enjoying it, but you go get some popcorn, get you a beer, and come back. They went on 25-3 run. And we're wondering what happened. Speaking of what happened, when the relationship ends, how do you say goodbye? You just get your hefty bag, move out before she come home. You call your girl, you put all your shit in the car before he get off work. How do you leave the relationship? Text message, email, note on the fridge, all they shit gone. That's how you know. I'm not talking about the signs, but how do you leave? I saw this in a television show. This couple was married 19 years. 19 years. They both agreed on a divorce. Let's go our separate ways. Fuck it. They had a reverse wedding. They did everything backwards. Very creative and unique. So let's think about this. We now have couples going on bachelor and bachelorette parties alone. Not bringing the friends no more. We're doing it. Fuck this. I'm getting away from y'all. I'm chilling by myself. I'm not telling y'all where I'm going, so y'all out the way. Okay? We have couples bachelor and bachelorette parties. Weird. And now we have reverse weddings. What is a reverse wedding? Again, the way they did it in the TV show, it was cute, it was funny. And I was like, I want to have people done this. Do you know of anyone that has had a reverse wedding? A reverse wedding. I think the TV commercials for the holiday season, you're gonna need a translator. The holiday commercials they have played so far, you're gonna need a translator. Okay. Have you seen the Geico commercial with the caveman in the bed and he wakes up with the wife? That was the longest, most confusing commercial I've seen since the short-lived TV show. And they probably lasted, 4 episodes? That's probably like a 17-minute commercial that they played. Christmas Eve, I believe. Then you had the iPhone commercial when the wall socket is rapping a song about missing you charging your phone up because the battery life has increased in the iPhone 15 Plus. These commercials getting wild. This is my all-time favorite right here. I saw this. I was looking over my shoulder. I almost went to Twitter. I hope it comes on again. This commercial went too far. There's a guy walking down the street. As he crosses in the crosswalk, going across the intersection, he bumps into himself. He get a tune with himself, and they get into a shoving match. They shove each other about a good 35, 40 seconds. Then he shoves real hard, and the guy's gone. There's nobody around him, and he walks off. Never saw what the commercial was about. Don't know. Don't know. Dude was finding himself. The things that we say. Guys, I'm going to give you a message of the day. Give you a message of the day. The message of the day is the pain is not your fault. The pain is not your fault. That is the message of the day. We're going to take a short break and come back with the last words and thoughts of Montez at midday here on this day after Christmas. Thanks again, Santa. Can't wait to destroy my dad's barbecue after this. Be right back after a word from our sponsor.
St. Louis, are you suffering from depression? Our advanced mental health treatments offer support to those facing depression. Supported by science and over 1 million treatments administered, a countless number of lives have been revitalized with our newfound healing process. Because your well-being matters, we have 2 convenient St. Louis locations dedicated to your transformative pursuit of mental wellness. We understand the importance of informed decisions. Research, discover, and take the first step toward a brighter tomorrow. Visit palmiertms.com to uncover more about our non-drug treatment for depression, covered by all major insurance plans. Let us stand by your side on this journey towards mental wellness. Contact us today.
All right, good people, and we're back here on this Tuesday, the day after Christmas. Oh, the day after Christmas, when you look out the window to see who outside riding a new bike. Who got the big wheel? Who got the spin out 360? The word woo jam. Oh, let's bring that word back. Woo jam. Let's bring that word back. Some words I want to bring back. Not the punishments that we had back then, but I wouldn't mind some of the verbiage we had back in the day. Not jive turkey either, but I like woo jam. I love that phrase right there. Woo jam. Woo jam. Old Dre Montez favorite. Give you a little recap of the show here. We talked about what is happiness to you. What is happiness to you? Based upon your upbringing and now you're a grown person and experiencing everything from the holiday aspect of this. And in life, what is happiness to you? And also we talked about explaining the Pittsburgh Steelers to me. Explain that team to me. The Chargers backup quarterback, Mr. Stick, was drafted in the 5th round 5 years ago. He's been a backup. He doesn't get any reps in practice. Did you see the performance? That's when I say the NFL is rigged. Some of these performances at the quarterback position, knowing their skill set, knowing who the offensive coordinator is, knowing who the quarterback coach is, okay? I have questions. Today is Denver Bronco Therapy Day. I will be out and about, dragging my feet, asking the question, why did I watch that college football game in 1982? If I would have never seen Stanford play that football game, where would I be? Who would be my team? Who would be my team if I never saw John Elway play in 82? Where would I be? Let it go, Dre. I can't. When relationships end, what do? What's your exit strategy? Not the petty way, not taking all the ice trays and shit. That is petty, though. Not taking all her left shoes. You tripping. not taking his controller or his HDMI card. Oh shit, you better run, girl. But in a marriage, have you ever thought about doing a reverse wedding for your divorce? I saw that in the TV show. Interesting. These are 3 commercials that I saw over the holiday weekend. I'm gonna keep an eye out for because I have questions. The Geico commercial when he's in the bed went too far. That was the longest fucking commercial ever. The iPhone commercial when the wall socket is singing. Okay. And the last one is the dude fighting himself in the crosswalk. Who was that? Who was that ad for? I don't know. And the message of the day, the pain is not your fault. All right. I guarantee you over this weekend, there probably still some family members in town. Okay. You're probably going to hang out probably till tomorrow or later on this evening. But over the holiday break, did you ever come across a moment where you want to throw the flag? Let's rewind the tape. What did you say, Tyrone? No, that ain't what you said. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. We need to have more throw your flag moments. Things we know you heard and we heard, you saw, we saw, but you pretend you didn't. We throwing the flag. I'm encouraging everyone to make their own flag and carry it with you at all times. So anytime someone challenges you on something, you can throw your flag and say, I'm throwing the flag. We're going to review the call. We're going to review the call. Let's review the call. If everyone upgrades their man cave or she shed over the football break with a video camera to videotape when people are there watching football only, not the smoke room, not the bathroom, not the cell phone area, just the game viewing area, I guarantee you have a lot of moments where I'm throwing the flag. Pause it to you. What's throwing the flag for, Gary? Said you only had 1 cigarette left. No, I didn't. Rewind the tape. This is my last squirt off. Got him. See? We can have fun with this. We can be referees in our own home next year. If we do what? Throw the flag. Throw the flag. I've thrown the flag enough at my own television. Why do we get so caught up in things we cannot control? Children before the age of 5, women in sports. Those are 3 things we can't control. Kids before the age of 5, women in sports. We can't control none of that. But we try each and every time. Facts. 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 Look how many people talk to kids. Look at the way an adult talks to a kid under 5. You swear to God they have a conversation with a 40-year-old person. What's going on over there? I don't give a damn what a book, a doctor, a movie tells me. I am not speaking to a child under 5 in adult-like conversations. Won't happen. But I will tell you this. My nephew DJ did something yesterday, not like in the movie Jerry Maguire, when the little kid threw the baseball 3,000 feet at only the age of 4. My little nephew took my hand as he is in the car seat across his body to put it in his knapsack, his snack bag, to get him a snack. He's 2. It was nighttime. Impressive. Impressive. Well, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to end the show. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. 12 p.m. Central Standard Time here on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You can also visit us on the website at www.dremontez.com. I want you to do me one favor and appreciate the details of the day. Eat me some barbecue. Thanks again, Dad. Great seeing my parents yesterday. Awesome, awesome family. Thank you again yesterday. Let's do it again in a couple of days for the New Year's. Who's cooking? Holidays you eat on, but back in the day you used to drink and party on. Weird. Looking forward to the food on the New Year. Well, folks, we out of here. Until next time, as the kids say, I'll let you play. Peace.